Hello everyone, welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. Yes, I have finished the Grand Garages live event and I've built a grand estate. I've gone down the modern route and I saw a couple of pictures online that inspired me. It looks almost exactly the same, but as you know, we have limitations in Sims FreePlay. But I believe that, as you can see from the pictures here, you can tell that I was inspired by this photograph, and the garage is quite modern and I like the lineup of cars, and that's what I've replicated here and even in the build itself. I have moved in Simon Alexander from Teeny Issues, who's a DJ, his father who is Simon Senior Alexander, a doctor at Simtown Hospital in my town, and the wife Jessica, who was pregnant in the first episode. She was at the wedding for Ken and Sheena Bray. So this is their new family home because of the new child who has arrived into their lives, and this is a very grand estate for them. Now of course I was thinking driveway lot, so I wanted a proper driveway, so I've got that center part with a fountain, and you have to imagine that when they come into their residence they can ride around the fountain and park the car, you know, in this grand style garage. That was what I was looking for. I really wanted the effect of a frontage before you get into the house, and so I wanted to make a big deal of that driveway. And then I used a backyard beautification event plans to carve out a front here, and of course the grand design that you can see that I attempted to achieve from those pictures that you've seen earlier. We've got Simon at the top here playing pool on his own. Some things went down at the club in episode 3. If you've not watched it, go and have a look at that. He's here on his own. He should have been with his friends Tom and Dennis, but because of what went down, they're not here, and so he's on his own. Let's look out for episode 4. Now this is the backyard part of the house. It's lovely, it's clean and crisp, and you can see that there is an intentional pattern to the back side of this property in its structure. And I thought it was nice to just, even though it was an edgy build and has bits and bobs everywhere, to still keep some sort of symmetry in a way alongside asymmetry. So we have a toddler house out here because that's the angle for where the nursery is. You'll get to see that, and you can get into the pool area from that angle underneath there where there's a 1x2 pillar, and this is basically us coming back around in a 360 motion. I love this house. Now let's go inside and have a look at what it looks like. You know, after putting together the exterior, it becomes a challenge with the interior. So the exterior did not look like this in the first place, because when I began to carve out the rooms, then you know, things just changed, but it still worked out, you know. So this is the front door, this is the garage. There's a way in from the kitchen to the garage. You'll see that in a second. But this is the main entrance to the house. So once you come in through here, you see some effects and ideas around the dark entrance with lighting. I thought that was classy, modern, edgy, and then you've got the soft pale, you know, almost teal green in the main living room area, and then again you've got that window at the back there with the lights. So there's a grand piano in the middle here with a rustic rug. I think it's beautiful, understated, and then we've got the chandelier with the gold rims above it. I think it's nice, and we have a lot of gold accents here and there. There is a partitioning with this beautiful gold room divider in a way, where we have the maid. Someone comes around to help out Jessica because she's just had a new baby, and she comes to help clean. And so this is what I had done, because these are the countertops for the sophisticated socialite event. You can clean it, so it looks as though she's cleaning the house, and it serves as a nice divider between where the entrance is and the living room in the corner here. I think it's beautiful, and it catches every other gold accent in the space around the fireplace and so on. There are large windows in this space revealing the outdoors, which is beautiful, so a lot of light comes in here. And I was inspired by the cushions in these seats and the draped, you know, throw to place that rug, so it really brought some color into the space in a controlled area. And I think it's lovely. Then we've got the dining room area in here. It's very nice. I went for different colors. I wanted to do something else. I wish we could have more chairs. I know we've got chairs in the game, but you have to remember that when the game was new, the things that we had weren't that very nice. So now we want newer things, fancier things, and so on. There's a bar in the same space as well, and I don't know if that's a good idea for kids in the house, but that's where it's going to be for now. Okay, so we're going to work our way back through to where the kitchen is on the side near the garage. There's a glass partitioning of my own design right here. And so you can see through into the kitchen. Imagine that style of a home. You know, it's beautiful and it's just open. And then you've got this art section on the wall in the kitchen. I thought that was fabulous. And the gold accents just really make the kitchen unique in itself. And there is a dishwasher here that came from the actual house that was on this plot that we won, the actual family garage house. So I placed it in here to fit in with these units, the cooker, and then I matched it up with the homestead units that we'd had in the game from way back, a good 3 years ago or so. And this is also a unique piece here with the wine bottles in. I think that's quite nice. That came with the house as well. So she's quite happy in this kitchen. And of course I have a fridge, a full fridge, a bar section to sit down and have breakfast if you want to, a plant in the corner. I think it's lovely. And this is the way in from the garage. You've got the laundry section here, and this is a big garage. You can put a few cars in here, but this is the way into it if you came in and parked the car and didn't want to come in through the front door, for instance, and typically that's what happens. So there's a lot of things stacked away here. The sink is a really good sink. I like it. It's a favorite of mine in the game at the moment for now. And there is some gardening hangings on the wall in here, a couple of cars, and down the far end we've got all those tools that we would have unlocked if you complete the event in time. It's quite hard to do, but as I say, I'm always spinning the constructor coin plant and social point plant and so on. But this is an actual plant in the corner of this kitchen, which I absolutely love, with the gold rims as well that match the art section in this kitchen. Beautiful. I absolutely love these items that we've been given. Thing is, you've got to set it out right and you'll enjoy the space that you create. Okay, so that is what we have all along as you walk into this section. The maid is done. I don't think she should be called a maid. She's an assistant. She's an assistant. Okay, there is a back porch foyer here, and there's Simon coming downstairs. Oh, I didn't want to touch those plants, but since we've done that, let's bring Jessica, his mum, out to the backyard. Let's just go with what the sim wants. Actually, that wasn't the sim, that was me, wasn't it? But out here, I have decided to place some green patches in the area. I was inspired by the original build here to do that. But Santa's farmhouse pizza oven matches these tables because, you know, we don't have the actual pieces that go with it. So I thought this was a good idea. It worked well, particularly with the logs of wood underneath. So that's where they'll eat. And then I've set out these beautiful, brilliant backyard beautification event fences, along with the French Romance update hedges. And then these items were from the spa update, long before we were crafting candles and glass bottles and so on. We were crafting different things like these unusual stones, and they would light up. And that's how we won the items for the spa update. That's what it was, I promise. So it looks beautiful in the back garden here. You know, stone alongside water reminds you of the spa. We've got this lovely lawnmower out here, which of course, if I get her to use it, she's going to start, you know, cutting the concrete, which is unusual. Well, we have a bathroom downstairs, as you would expect in most grand houses anyway, and it's, you know, got the grays and a touch of black and the tiles, mosaic tiles on the floor, but then it pops with those beautiful golden accents here and there. I love that space. So if you went swimming, you could pop in there and have a bath. But we're going upstairs to the next floor. We'll do an overview when I'm done. There isn't a live build for this yet. I just finished the event and I just went ahead and built this. I'd been practicing on different plots, and then when I had unlocked the plot, I went straight for it and got down to it. So you come up to this landing here. There's a couple of doors, one to the master room and one right here to the nursery. One of my favorite rooms. Well, this is an ensuite nursery. Think about that. It's a grand estate. So that bathroom is just cute. It reminds me of bubblegum. Yes, you might begin to wonder, I'm into bubblegum. Yes, I am. I love the smell. I love the pop. And so that's what that bathroom reminds me of. It feels so clean and squeaky clean. And out through from that little corridor into the nursery, you've got this area for the kid to play, and I think that's fantastic. So we work our way back into the nursery here. Over on the right, as she walks in, you can see her closet space. In the side, there is a variety of colors going on here and there to make it colorful as much as possible for the kid, to stimulate the brain and to keep them really interested and marveled. The owl clock was from an architect home tab house. This bed has beautiful polka dots in it, and that's what inspired me to place polka dot feature walls around in different spaces in this room. I think it's lovely. This chair is filled with colorful bits and bobs, and then this beautiful bookshelf also came with the house nursery that was originally on this plot. The windows are at an interesting angle here, as it is the case in some modern builds, so the privacy is pretty good. I would say. I think it's lovely. Sometimes I build houses where the windows are ever so glaring, and some of you comment and say, oh, everyone can see into the house. In this case, they are nice and tucked in brilliantly. Okay, we're going to work our way back now to the landing and then pop into the master bedroom. And that's basically where Jessica keeps her baby, who's about, I don't know, 9-10 months old at this point. And she keeps the baby in her room the whole time. She wouldn't keep the baby in the nursery because she can't be bothered to keep working her way back to the nursery to bring the baby over at night when the baby isn't settled. And her husband, the doctor, is always at the hospital on all kinds of shifts, so she is in good company with her baby, and her baby is in good company of her, and basically they've taken over the master bedroom. This is a beautiful bed that came with the house that we want. I thought it'd be a good idea to use it in this house. It's very nice and chic. They also have a unique style window on the side here, so they are in, a good tucked away space. No one can look into the property at will. There is a space here where she keeps a mannequin. She sets out some glamorous dresses now that she can fit into them. This is her dresser area where she has a vanity, and I decided to use a salon chair in front of it just because. I think it's beautiful and different. The closet space is over here, and everything is closed in nicely and tucked away so you don't see any hanging clothes. There's a door that leads out. We'll see that in a second, but here is the master bathroom, and this white villa double sink is beautiful. It came from, I think it was part of a package that came in the mystery box, but it was part of the, private island collection, and it's beautiful. So that's the bathroom. Let me tap on her and get her to come outside. This is a space for her and her husband. Whenever he is home, they would sit here and have a drink and have a view of the pool and so on, and watch the kids play. Okay, so that's the master room here, very close to the nursery, which makes sense. They're closer to the younger child. And now we're going to go up to Simon's room. He pretty much owns the rooftop, which is brilliant for a young boy, and you're going to see what he has up here. Of course, he's got the pool table that you saw in the beginning when we started the tour. He was at the top here playing on his own, and he's a little bit down because he wanted to play with his friends and have a pool party, but they're not here. But this is his space. He's got this beautiful wardrobes. A simmer had advised me online to use these wardrobes. Well, they're not wardrobes, they're like countertops. You get them in the counter section, and they've got male clothes in them instead of clothes and bags and shoes. So it fits a teen, and he has an ensuite bathroom here. It's very manly, butch, and it's adequate for him. He could have had a tub in here. It's a good space to have a tub as well, but he wanted a shower. He just wants to walk in and walk out. Now, this is his space. It's his own little cave. He is into music, as you know. He practices with the keyboard you see here. He's also a member of the football team, as is the case with Tom. That's how they became friends. So he's got a keyboard to play and practice some music. He likes to DJ, he likes his music, he likes to game. There's a football lamp. So lots of things that show what he's about in his space. And in the window he's got his study area, which is pretty neat. I think that's really nice. Now up top here where we have an unusual design, you can see I put a mezzanine feature. So the window from the master bedroom pops out this way, so light does seep in. There is light, there is a window for them too at that. And you can see how it's lined on the side for the kids, for Simon and the nursery downstairs. So a quick overview for you. Will there be a life build? not anytime soon. And when I say not anytime soon, not in the next 2-3 days or 4 days or maybe a week, because I'm working on episode 4 for Teeny Issues. I love that so much. I love building as well. I have another house that I should have put out, but then when the Grand Garages event came out, the style of house did not fit the style of having a driveway, and I didn't want to break the house up, and I just became too stuck on the design I already had, and so I've abandoned it. But it's there, and I will show it to you, and then you can do what you want with it, but I absolutely love it. But here's an overview of this house. I think it's lovely. I like the wood accent. The floor is complete wood from top to bottom, and then I went for some blacks, strong blacks, and just some chic effects in the space. I think it's nice, and I'm really happy I've got this plot. It might be that all my plots might change into this particular plot because it's the best so far, and I hope we get different styles of these plots and maybe more A-frame roofing color options or swatches, or I don't know, who knows. We're getting lovely things. This plot is beautiful. And as you know, if you've been watching or following the channel, Jessica and Simon used to live in a beach house, well, a beach mansion, and now I've moved them here obviously because the family is bigger with this new daughter that they have. Well, I hope you like this build. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I've spent time on it. I love it. One of the houses again that I'll find really difficult to delete, and I wish you the best of luck if you want to replicate it. A live build will come soon, but just be patient with me. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you again soon, and best of luck with completing the event. Take care. Bye.